How will they close out this one? We're approaching the 90-second mark in this ball game. Can Washington string together 2 impressive wins, or will Atlanta get back in the win column and break the 3-game skid? The dish, Iriafin, and the bucket. And a quick swing for Washington as the 4-point lead leads to a timeout for Carl Smesko in the Dream.
Iriafin has slowly crept up to a double-double. She's got 12 points and 10 rebounds in this one. And I guess she was just saving it all to the end. Right there, finds the open seam and gets it. 2 points inside.
That leads the league. We'll see how this one comes to a close. Jordan Canada with the dive by Angel Reese, up and under, and a good bucket out of the timeout.
I love the play to get the momentum of Angel Reese going to the basket. You had Jordan Canada throw the defenders off, and then Reese able to finish inside.
Final minute in DC. Flores up top, looking for help. Iriafin, short, nothing there as Angel Reese watches it go out of bounds in the final 50.6. Atlanta needs a bucket to tie, a 3 to take the lead.
And notice how Naz Hillman pushed Iriafin up further away from the rim, where she's been doing damage in the 3rd and 4th quarter, making her shoot that air ball.
Atlanta, of note, is also in the bonus. Naz Hillman at the top of the key, too strong, and the rebound goes down to Shakira Austin. About a 7-second difference between the game and shot clock. This is a big defensive stop here for Atlanta. Jordan Canada up top with 5 fouls. 8 on the shot clock. Flores got fouled by Naz Hillman.
The initial hedge was good from Hillman. It was the re-attack from Flores where she kind of got up defensively and lost her quick side to step movement and was able to get that foul on Naz Hillman.
Trying to figure out if it was intentional or not. Just 5 seconds left on the shot clock. But now with the reset, Washington can hold it for the final play of the game. They cannot foul before the ball comes in, as they do say it's a violation. But now we have Sydney Johnson saying that he called a timeout first. A lot of questions in that final second. He is granted the timeout. Carl Smesko doesn't seem too thrilled.
Yeah.
Where there should have been some synergy, honestly, between the 3 officials. One says the 5 violation and gave the signal for it, as the other official came sprinting over from half court.
And that was the referee who called the 5-second call initially, was the one who was with the inbounder, the basketball. And so if I'm Carl Smesko, I'm upset too at that call. But again, as he talks to his team, they shouldn't even be in this position to begin with. And that will bother me even more at the execution at both ends of the floor, and where my team did what they did or did not do is what I would be more concerned about. But I would be upset with that call as well if I'm Smesko.
That is the final timeout for Washington. Atlanta does have 1. Can they do this again? So they're counting right here. So while she calls 5, we did hear a whistle right before the final wave of the arm. And that's what we're looking or watching for, was for the whistle and a foul on Georgia Amore, who has only shot 1 free throw tonight.
And you see the sub of India Navarre for Jordan Canada, because Canada has those 5 fouls. Carl Smesko realizing that they have to immediately foul to not allow Washington to just run out the last 12 seconds. But what's scary about this one is, yes, the free throw percentage isn't good right now for Washington, but Georgia Amore is 100%.
Makes the first of a pair. So it's a one-possession game now. Jordan, Canada checks back in. Atlanta with one timeout. Washington has none left, and she makes both. Timeout for Atlanta. And that makes it a two-possession ball game with 11.4 left.
Carl Smesco trying to breathe some life into his team and keep them encouraged, because we've seen crazier things happen with 11 seconds left in the game.
To go now. Corner, Tahina Pau turns down the three, took it on the inside, nothing there. 5 seconds left and a jump ball is called.
Pau had the right idea going inside, but needed a better finish. Looked for the three, it wasn't there. Takes Sitch, or Austin off the dribble, excuse me, right there, misses it, leaving Angel Reese to battle two different defenders for the rebound.
Angel Reese, Shakira Austin, about 6 seconds left on the clock, 5.9 to be exact. Time not on the side of Atlanta. Secure it, get a quick three, and it goes down to Prosper. 2.5 left. So there were no regular timeouts left for Washington, so a reset timeout was called, which means no subs, or not going to each other's benches, not the normal one. And 2.5 left on the game clock for Atlanta, which will more than likely give Washington back-to-back wins and move them to 10-9 on the season with the foul before the ball came inbounds. And pretty much solidifies and stamps it here. 76-81. Washington, who surged back in the third quarter, as we mentioned, after the 5 threes in the third quarter. The in and out attempt late, no good for Alicia Gray. And Washington gets their redemption against the Atlanta Dream. Atlanta will drop to 12-8 on the season and looking to head home after a rough stretch, 0-4 on the road trip.
And you got to give Washington their credit and Sid Johnson. They came out with a game plan. They were missing their best player in Sonia Citron, and they still were able to get their lick back and somehow pull together a win, and they did it through their bench despite 28 points off of 28 turnovers for Atlanta.
Well, thanks so much for watching Atlanta Dream basketball on Atlanta News First.